what we don't know about my business background is what I did when I did marketing. The 100 clients that I had, we sold all of them over the phone. When I say that is, you know, someone had said something about in an article there was 28,000 donors and you're down to 7. We're going to call 28,000 donors, and we're going to call every single one of them and get on the phone with them, because that's what we do. And we're going to go create the relationship through Christ, because I know, like, you all were worried, well, what if Linda and Ron had the relationship? I get that. The problem is, the real relationships are with Jesus Christ. Absolutely. So if they know that more work is going to get done in that mission now, and their money's going to go further, you're not going to lose a person.
There was not anybody there with a relationship with them that I could think of. I mean, you and I did. I mean, we had it. You know, several of us did. But I mean, it was always Jesus Christ first. Yeah. And I don't think anybody, any of our donors at the mission, have that relationship with Ron and Linda. As far as maybe one or two of the ones in California who they get some money from when they go out there, but that's about it.
So we would immediately feed every single day that we could. Obviously, the city wants them fed 7 days a week. I'm like, if we're trying to keep it open 4 days a week right now, we probably need to start there. But I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
When could you start?
Whenever you say. I just have to get the staff. So I think the reality is, how many people can I bring on? How quick do I need to hire them?
Let me ask you
Give me 24 hours to start to process that and make the calls, you know?
Running a mission like this, have you done this before?
No, I haven't. But I have a very organized, detailed plan that I would implement, as we stated yesterday, with a checklist of, like, you know, we broke it down to the minute you open, what happens. When the guys go up in the room, who hands out the towels? You know, I mean, we've detailed. But I didn't either. But we've got it detailed and written down, so we know what is going to happen. So now it's just a matter of making sure I have the people and the staff to do it.
Yeah. You know, that's one thing that I also picked up there, that every now and then I would hear Ron talking, and he would say, "It's mass chaos in the mission, mass chaos," and it was like the people that were the volunteers or the staff people were scrambling, because there was not the order they needed there. There was not the command and control they needed over the mission. And so that may be a really great challenge that you'll be able to fix, you know?
Because I tell you, coming through that door, it is one more hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
tumultuous.
And you know, as you found out, our clients game you a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I know, though, when God is somewhere, order comes. God is a God of order. He is going to bring order to that place. He will bring an element of light that may be dim. And when He comes and He shows up, I mean, how did Moses lead 2 million people, right? He didn't do it. It was God doing it. They grumbled. They're going to gripe. They're going to complain. But we're going to get the job done. I mean, people are going to murmur. They're not even all saved, you know. So
on that note of what you would do, responsibility-wise, Ron just sent an email to all of us that says the following is a summary of mission activities that might be helpful when transferring mission leadership. It is just a summary and in no way complete. I hope you find it helpful. You may call or email if you have questions. And it's a list of about 80 activities that the director needs to be worried about.
That's good to have. But what I also know is the enemy tries to overwhelm. It will be overwhelming, but
I don't mean to tell you it's
right, but I'm just saying I'm prepared for a whole lot of overwhelmingness the first couple weeks.
Man,
yeah,
you say, turn the keys over to me and give me, let me pay my employees whatever you paid your employees. We have no money. We have absolutely no money, and we have bills to be done. Can you function without any money?
Well, we're going to go to work right away in that one area, which is going to try to get some funds. And I think that the mayor's office said that they would be willing to hopefully give us some emergency
They
funds.
did?
If there was some changes made.
That's
That they
correct.
felt like people would be run differently, that they might. So I think that if you all say we made the change, even if you went with somebody else, you make a change, say we need emergency funds, because we are gonna need something,
Certainly will.
just to, even if it's bare minimum, keep
Every
the
day we
electric
have
on.
donations coming in the mail.
Yeah, we got them coming in. They
And-
come in pretty regularly. Maybe 30,000 a month.
30,000 a
come in
month is what Ron and Linda estimated we
During
could
the
expect during
summer.
the summer.
during the summer.
And the thing is, that if you take out Linda and
Right.
Ron's salary, you're at if your expenses are 52, it's 38.
Yeah.
I mean, we could save money on electricity, get with the mayor's office, talk to them about how they can help us with that bill.
Do you have
you know?
do you have Stacy's cell phone number?
Yes.
Okay, I need that. I have her office, but I don't have the cell.
Oh, wait, speaking of that, there's a lot of talk now on the radio stations and whatnot, encouraging people to support the Mills mission because of all the publicity we just recently got. I heard it yesterday, I mean, or
Good.
this morning, I mean, the guy went on for like 15 minutes, local big talk show guy, talking about the mission, saying, hey, you can raise money for the Times-Picayune, but nobody cares about the mission.
Yeah.
So he said, we need to have a thing in Rock'n'Roll for New Orleans Mission. In fact, why don't we just merge the two together and let them, you know. Yeah, it was on the radio show. I couldn't believe it. He was going on and on about it.
I had someone call me today who said that he would give the mission $30,000 if somebody would match the funds.
One of my bankers I talked to
Somebody
today.
will give how much?
30,000.
If they would match the
Yeah,
funds.
he would put them up as
Who said
matching
that?
funds. Personal friend of mine.
We will get
And
it.
I said
Yeah.
someone would be calling him probably this afternoon or tomorrow.
If you all hire me, trust me, we'll find 30. We'll
I had-
have 60 quick,
I
sorry.
had a banker I called today and out of the clear blue. He knows all about the mission and he wants to do something about it. He didn't know I was on the board.
We'll be calling Drew
I just
Brees,
want to say,
we're calling
it was
everybody.
banking issues. And
He's a Christian.
yeah. And by the way, I've scheduled last week with, after the board meeting, but with board members there hearing us talk. I guess some of you heard me talk with Ron, because he's done it before, and I've mentioned it at board meetings before, to do a talk show Thursday, tomorrow. Do you want me to cancel that? I need to, and you want to put the word out to him, no more media no matter what. If they're beating his door down, we're calling him.
Well, this is not a decision to be made with him in the.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm
Well,
waiting for my phone to turn on.
Sorry about that.
Okay, why don't you let us?
Yeah, let me give
see,
you that
do we have
number.
a place we can put him, like another room or